Welcome. So today, this is our 7 a.m. 15 minutes quick mindful movement class. So this class is really just about to help you, to remind you that we need to move our bodies much more often than we are actually doing it. And you can do these exercises that you learn here with me even in the office. You can do them easily wearing jeans, so you don't even need anything too special. However, of course, I'm wearing some comfortable gym gear, and to make it even more comfortable for you, I would recommend you to do the same as well. Now, as I said, what we're doing every Wednesday morning for the past about 3-4 months. So we started in early May with these classes, and it's simply about combining mindfulness with movements. And the purpose of these exercises actually is to really help you to build energy, because very often, even when we're exercising, when we are working, we are actually losing weight. Then we got Raji here. And so what's really important is that with these exercises, we actually building lost energy, because working out is actually all about energy loss. And what we're doing on Wednesday mornings is building energy. And it's kind of like, think about your body as a bank account, right? When you are exercising, you are actually losing energy. Money goes out, energy goes out. And then when you are actually working in, you're putting money back into your bank account. And then when the two is in balance, you have a healthy, balanced bank account, right? And it's exactly the same with your body as well. It's going to be a very healthy, balanced body, because you're not only taking energy out, but you are putting energy back into your body as well. So enough talking, let's get actually started. And how I want you to get started is just to sit in a comfortable position. So right now, I'm actually going to sit on my heels and I'm bending my toes back to stretch them out a little bit. But you can just sit in any comfortable position. And when you are comfortable there, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes for a moment. And really focus on your breathing. Just notice how you are breathing this morning. There are no right or wrong way to breathe right now, because right now we're practicing mindful breath. And remember, once again, mindful breath is about accepting the way you are breathing, regardless that your breath is maybe shallow. So what's really important is that you focus on your breathing. And as you are focusing on your breathing, you might notice that it slowly changes. It's maybe getting slower and deeper, or maybe it's already slow and deep anyway. And then I'm going to welcome you back. Open your eyes. Actually, Sunny has arrived to say hello to you all, and reminding us, as always, to pause, to be present. Hello, Raji. And so now let's do some exercise, or actually I should say work in instead of working out. So the first movement I would like to invite you to do is, once again, you can stay seated if you're comfortable with that. And I'm going to invite you just to start really slowly rolling your head around. When you go to the back, make sure that you're not going to the back and crunching your neck, because that can cause pain in here. So make sure that you are not going back and crunching it, but rather lifting it up and out. And then you can go down at the back. When you go to the side once again, I'm going to invite you to lift your head up and out and go to the front again. Very slowly. Going around. And then once you've got this movement, I would like you to start doing this gentle, easy neck roll with mindfulness. So really feel all the muscles, the entire area of the neck and shoulders, wherever you feel this gentle movement affecting your body. And then just change directions and do exactly the same. Keep your focus on the neck area, shoulders area. Just really observe. Is there any niggles? Is there any pain? Any discomfort? Any tightness? Or does that feel all smooth and easy to do? And the more you're going to slow down this movement, actually, the more you will be able to feel these areas. If you feel an area being tight, I'm going to invite you to do what I call flossing. It's quite often actually as we go to the side, we can feel something in our shoulders on the opposite side. If that's the case for you, find that spot where it is, whichever side it is on, and do flossing, which means just gently you're moving your neck and head back and forth. And again, just really keep your focus on that area. Just floss it down. Beautiful. Then come back. And then from here, I'm going to invite you to tip your head to the side. It's kind of like you are letting water out of your ears. And as you are bending that head forward, make sure you're still gently tucking your chin under. Then put your hand, the opposite hand, as you can see, then I'm bending, put it on the top of your head and very gently pull it down. Close your eyes and really, once again, observe this area. And breathe into the stretch. You should feel a nice stretch on this other side as you are gently pulling your head down, or actually to the side rather. So keep your chin tucked under. And then gently roll your head to the other side. Once again, it's like tipping water out of your ear. Put the opposite hand on the head. And once again, gently pull it. Make sure again that your chin is tucked under. And you are observing it consciously and breathing into any tightness that you might feel. Just enjoy this gentle stretch. Breathing into it and observing the physical body. Gently come up. Now, what's very important is that if you want to keep your body balanced, you have to keep your workout or work-in routine imbalanced. What does that mean? As always, it means that now we've done one on the right, one on the left. Now, if we feel tighter on one side, which for me was feeling tighter on the left side, right, then we need to do more on the tighter side, on the weaker side. Because if we always keep doing the same repetition on both sides, our body is going to be very imbalanced because of that, because we're keeping our routine balanced. So if you notice that one of your sides was for you as well a little bit tighter, let's do extra repetition on that side. If it wasn't, then you can do this next repetition where I'm going to hold this for about a minute and you're going to do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Is that cool? So here we go again. Tip that water out of your ear, tuck your chin under slightly and lightly put the hand on the top of the head and gently pull it down and just really feel into the stretch. Breathe into it. And once again, like, if your right side is tighter, do this repetition on the right side. For me, it's the left shoulder that feels tighter, the left side of the neck. So I'm going to do more repetition and extra repetition there. And then you can change to the other side. If your two sides were equal, we're going to hold it here on the tighter side a little bit longer. Breathe into this. And come back in the middle. Beautiful. Now with the next exercise, I am going to make you, once again, sit in a comfortable position, okay? And we're going to work on our shoulders because very often we feel that the entire world is sitting on our shoulders, right? And we feel it's very tight and it needs a lot of love and a lot of attention. Now, this next movement, not necessarily going to be easy, but I promise you is definitely going to help you to loosen things up, okay? So let me just tilt my camera a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to combine this with a breath, a breathing exercise, which is going to be inhaling and you're going to exhale it down, okay? So it's inhaling it up, exhaling it down. This is a controlled breath, pranayama. This is not a mindful breath as such, right? Because we're actually controlling the breath. We're not just accepting how the breath wants to go. So with this, we're going to do it reasonably fast. So I'm going to show you first, and then you can do it with me. So it's going to look like this. All right, so whenever you are ready, let's do this together. Keep your eyes closed because the truth is you don't need to look at me or look at the world around you with this. So keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Really feel into your shoulders. Now it's quite hard for me to talk as well as do the movement. I'm going to do my best to try to do that. But you are keep breathing. Remember, inhaling up, exhaling down. So really keep it moving. I know it can feel quite hard and it can feel like, oh my God, it's actually not as easy as it looks or not as easy as it was when we started. But the main thing is that you are breathing with it and letting go everything that's stuck in those shoulders, all the world problems that you put onto those shoulders, let them go, release them. Release them with every exhalation. Okay, just a little bit longer. Let's do 15 more together. All right, are we ready? Here we go. All right, very good. Sit comfortably for a moment and just observe the energy that you have built. Maybe you are feeling a bit dizzy from the breathing. It just simply means that try to breathe deeper into your diaphragm instead of into the chest. Or maybe you're feeling like, wow, something really moved for me. Maybe you feel your neck, shoulders. Maybe you even want to adjust them a little bit because something really shifted in there. And then we're going to do one more exercise to finish off our very quick session, our mindful movement session. And what we are going to do is we're going to, very similar to what we just did, but this time around, we're going to actually hold it. So we're going to inhale up the shoulders, tighten the fingers, your arms, your shoulders, your toes, your knees, your elbows, your wrist, everything is tightening in your body. And then we're going to just drop it with a big sound of letting it all go. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of these. I'm just checking the time. Yeah, so we're going to do 3 of these and then I promise we're going to finish up. So are we ready? Okay, so we're going to inhale, squeeze, lift up the shoulders to your ears, and squeeze and tighten everything. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Squeeze your tummy, your toes, your hands, your face. Everything is tightening. And then imagine that you're letting everything go. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Sorry, Sonny. Very good. 2 more times. Are we ready? So we're going to inhale and tighten, squeeze everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tighten, tighten. And let it go. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep hitting Sonny on my head as I'm letting go everything. And we're going to do it one more time. So we're going to inhale. And again, tighten your face, tighten your legs, your stomach, your thighs, your calves, your hands, even your eyes, everything is tightening, 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 and let it go. Ah, that feels good, doesn't it? Excellent. So just a quick stretch to one side and a quick stretch to the other side. And come back in the middle. And I'm going to ask you just to put your hands on your heart, regardless it's a prayer pose or this way, or just one hand in the middle, however it works for you this morning. And I'm just going to ask you just to really, once again, be present. Really be present in your body and in your mind. And especially these morning sessions are really wonderful times to practice mindfulness because we're just woken up. If it's your morning, unless you're watching from like Europe or Australia or New Zealand, then it's a different story for you. But mornings are usually beautiful times to spend alone or with other people who are also mindful and want to enjoy a little bit of time within. So take one more breath, a conscious breath. And notice how that changed since we started. And I'm going to invite you, as always, to finish this session by putting something, I think it's called smile on your face, right? So just lift the corners of your lips towards your eyes and keep it there for the rest of the day. And remember that regardless that you are faking this smile or doing it for real, smiling makes us happy anyway. And to finish off with, really now, I'm going to let you go, but I want you to come up with one thing that you are grateful for today. And I'm going to say, I'm grateful that Sonny decided to join this session. So, how are we?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like today, you read my mind. I really needed a shoulder exercise.
Good.
And it's really helpful. So I'm grateful for the today's exercise. Wonderful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So that you made it. How did you sleep?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. And then but I for like I said, do I want to wake up? But then the it's good that you send a reminder so that the phone says ping. So I said, "Let's wake up." Yeah, so it's really helpful. Yeah, it brings smile on my face. Thank
Good.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank,
being here with me today. I really do appreciate it.
yes.
And keep that smile on your face. And I'm very looking forward to keep talking to you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks. Namaste. Have a
Namaste. Love you loads.